So here it goes. You can kind of hear with that, it's very medieval sounding, and it's completely transporting to that old time. And I kind of want to finish with, you can see that they were fascinated by the ethnological and the musical structures of that time, because they had to implement them, and that other songs on their albums were so hard-driven and bluesy and all that, and then they just surprise you with this beautiful number that would take you hundreds of years back. And since they did that only 30 to 40 years ago, it seems like those times in that music wasn't hundreds of years old. It seems like it's only 30 years old, because they really just revived it, and it moved them so much. And they felt like the stirring of the blood with the sounds and relationships of the, the Celtic and medieval sounds, and because they came from English and Scottish lineage, and they felt like this kind of folk memory within themselves, and they wanted to bring that back, almost like a past life feeling. So I believe we can all relate to being very deeply moved and inspired by something so much to where it shifts our creative and personal directions in a big way. And, not only is that, prevalent in their music, but it has inspired us and other musicians and, you know, just the listeners. And there's nothing more timeless than that. And, you know, to be able to take an early form of music from another time and make it timeless is a huge, huge accomplishment. And there's nothing more timeless than the art of their own human expression. And that's really what they did. And music has such this ability to just consciously connect us to our own past, like they felt, and our own emotional resonance, our own inner light and stuff like that. And that's what's moved me, and it's pushed me to really explore more about music and everything, and it's what I love. And but most importantly, music connects us just with the awareness that, you know, we're kind of all alive together throughout time, you know, in all these, in rhythms and harmonies in our lives, and just in this artistic experience, in this collective experience of humanity. And I've been so inspired by them, you know, just as they were once inspired, and back again. And I hope tonight that maybe I could pass on some inspiration to you in your own lives. And it's been a very good experience, and it's been a pleasure. So thank you very much. Thank you.
That was delightful.
Thank you
so much. And you brought me back that first bit of what was called Open G tuning.
Yes.
That you did?
Yeah, I believe it's OMG.
Yeah, it is. And as soon as you started playing, I went, that's it.
Yeah.
Reminded me very much of what I used to listen to back in the, and still do, I have to admit. There's a whole new folk movement going on right now that harkens back to the music I listened to back in the 60s. I gotta tell the truth, that's where I come from. You know, it's been pretty clear. But the music of Joni Mitchell, that's exactly, as soon as you started playing that open tuning, I went, fine, Joni Mitchell.
It's very California folk as
Yeah,
well.
it was very California.
Joan Baez and everything.
All that whole route, and they borrowed mightily from that. Well, I don't know if they borrowed, they were.
They
did.
They
All
said it
part of
was
the
like
same.
an allusion to their favorite artists like John Renbourn and people like that,
Absolutely.
but sometimes they
were
didn't give them
all part
rights.
of that same movement in a lot of ways. So we could talk about that a lot more, but we don't have time.
Of course.
So, what do we have this? We have Brooke. Right here. Come on down. Let's get